Is it easy for y'all to root for Patrick Mahomes this Super Bowl run, considering he already has his Super Bowls and considering, another Super Bowl will continue to add to his already first ballot Hall of Fame career? Or do you partially, as all of us homegrown, thoroughbred through and through, H-Town, H-Town raised, find it slightly difficult to either root for Jalen Hurts considering who he's going up against in Patrick Mahomes, or do you kind of not deal with your Houston bias, your Houston roots in terms of rooting for Jalen Hurts and deciding to root for Patrick Mahomes? Not necessarily who you think gonna win, just who you're rooting for.
The Houstonian within me definitely roots for Jalen, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Patrick Mahomes fan, so I want to see Slime out there rock out and win. I do, especially with how much talk the Bengals were doing before the game. The Bengals actually set themselves up to lose. When you got the mayor talking trash, I'm like, that 99.9% of the time don't end good. You end up putting your foot in your mouth, and the other team end up you giving them so much ammunition. Chris Jones went out there and had a dominant day on the D line, and he won one-on-one every single opportunity that he got. But anyway, man, it's hard to root. It's hard to root against the Golden Kid, the Golden Boy, the new Golden Boy of the NFL, man. Patrick Mahomes. He even got a Brady call that game, and I had some money on him too. So I'm like, you know what, Mahomes, I'll take that. I'll take that because I saw a couple calls. I'm like, oh, I only know one person that'll get a call like this, and I'm glad you one of them guys.
No, I was going to ask you about that. I was like, you seen the call, but if you think about the call, it's just but before we get to the call, Dacius, Darnell, H-Town, Jalen Hurts, Patty Mahomes, first ballot Hall of Famer, undeniable greatness. Where does y'all allegiance and rooting for the individual quarterback reside currently?
Advil PM, baby, night.
I mean, I'm up in the air. I would like to. I mean, I'm indifferent really because I would like to see Patrick Mahomes get another notch, but I would also like to see the hometown boy slash another black quarterback, get a championship as well. And so,
he is an Omega if that means anything to you Alphas.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Nigga, big Q dog. So it'll just be fun to see either one of them win for real. To me.
Me personally, I would like to see Jalen Hurts win for every reason. I thought he has a better team right now, out of defense and offensive balance. I do know the Chiefs are who they are, but just from a standpoint of that, but I like Hurts, man. I like his not quit attitude. Everybody knows his college history about getting benched at the biggest game of his life and then bouncing back, and doing all his great achievements, and still being able to surpass his person that that he got benched for. So man, I got to go with him, man. Go for the underdog, and he's been the underdog his whole life. So I look at him pulling it off. Me personally.
I think it's too early for him to pull it off, but I do think he'll be back. I think him getting there just put the league on notice of, hey, I'm really that. I'm really him. I've arrived. I'm that guy in the NFC. All that 49er talk and all that other, Packer talk. Now it's a new man on campus, and y'all need to hear me. It's another JH in the world, and I ain't talking about James Harden. It's another JH, and I'm that guy. So from that perspective, I support it and I love it, and I love the whole underdog story in regards to nobody believing in him being a second round pick, him still when he came out, Carson Wentz was still highly regarded and still, thought of a quarterback that can lead a team to a Super Bowl. As it stands now, Carson Wentz has dramatically fell from grace. Um, he's now even being pondered and wondered if can he even be a viable starter in the league. And Jalen Hurts has turned into y'all gonna have to pay me 200 plus in the next year or two. So, man, you want to talk about having a contract and career defining season to just completely change your trajectory. I want to give the Eagles organization a lot of props too because they believed in their quarterback and they immediately went out and got him help. Got him a definitive number one receiver in AJ Brown, paid him a lot of money. You draft a definitive number two receiver in Devontae Smith. They are two great complementary pieces. You have a great tight end in Goddard. You have a slew, a stable of running backs that are interchangeable, and you have probably top two O-line, that being them and the Chiefs in football. So you just have a great built team around you that complements what you do great. And quite literally, Jalen Hurts has improved immensely as a passer. So he's a true dual threat. He can kill you with his legs, but he can also kill you with his arms. So, man, it's just Patrick Mahomes' time, though, man.
Also, real quick,
he's been knocking on the door.
To give the Eagles more praise, you talk about getting him help building through the draft, like Devontae Smith. He's definitely been coming into his own this season, and that's through the draft. So, yeah, Eagles.
Fly,
Eagles fly, right?